It's the end of the weekend. For all those that have come here to watch this video, or by mistake this video just popped up inside of you, this transmission is from the cap of North America and the other side of the world, Canada, in the east, Quebec. Take a look at your map and think of reality. What is relative to you? I wasn't going to do this video right now, and in fact, I didn't even know what I was going to do in this video until I spoke to MJ, Mary Jane 420 80 in French. If I take it any further, all it tells you is that number 4 is 0 to all, and the circle of life is number 4. Number 5 is the center to the 4 of the circle of life. 1 and 4, which is actually when you measure, you're measuring your screen from here to here, from here to here is your screen, and then you're measuring your screen from, well, my camera's the opposite, so I'm trying to get into this corner I was, so now I want to get into this corner, and this corner I was, now I want to get in. So you're measuring your screen like this. You see my arms? Am I balanced? Am I more balanced than that to check my screen? My wings, 73, 82. Time heaven, the flight of Nibiru, crisscrossing of Aleph. Well, if you're the first time you've ever been here, you're going to look at me and say he's nuts. Or you're enjoying it, or is it comedy? But he ain't funny to that guy, but to this guy, he's silly and stupid. But he's not intelligent because he's so intelligent he found out all the ways to implicate everything he can in between all the worlds of science, comedy, reality, relativity. Next, we're going to bring on Darwin and show you how we evolved from the past. Actually, let's bring on Darwin and show you how we evolved from the future. Knowing everything we needed in the future, bringing it to the past and making it look so perfect. I'm only in here because I took a whiff of Mary Jane and all of a sudden, this page came in front of me. Now, I don't know which way I should do it, but we're going to get it done as quick as possible. S.A. Spirit Angel 19, 7th gate of 1. It is the first time, no, it is the second time it reaches 19. 19 is the gateway of 10. It is 10 et 9. It is 1 and 8 inside of A. The question is why? Because A is relevant and it is a card. When you start a game, you look at the game or a book and you open the book and you read introduction, page 2, chapter 8, chapter 14. It gives you a name of a chapter. You haven't read the first chapter, but in the index or in the indexing of everything, you know all the information, but you haven't got there. It's an index. It's a placement. It's an area page that doesn't count for the story other than where something is in the story. So A is basically the same thing. I'm in the middle. Choose a house. You choose the house of 3. I'm in the middle. You choose the house of 5. I'm in the middle. You choose the house of 8. There are now 2 middles. 5 and 3. The question is, I like the game of fish. You know that game of fish where you're asking for a card? Well, I got the cards here. I'm going to go get what I want. I play all the games, and I win and I lose because I have to. I have to know the 2 sides, and it doesn't make a difference to me if I win or I lose. Well, first of all, here's the 5. 1 up on that side, 1 upside down on this side, 1 up on this side, 1 upside on that side. 2, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2. 12, 21. 33. 2, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. 2 and 1, 2 and 1 is 42. 4 on the outside, 2 on the outside, 42. 1 on the inside. Put each side in the upside down of the outside, and do you connect or do you overlap to the outside, or do you use 2 more dice? See, remember I always said this 7 disappeared, right? But it doesn't. You see, the reality in 7 now is that if I had to take out this dice over here, that's your 6. And then this dice over here, that's your 1. They don't duplicate. If I put them together, I'm going to get 1 in the center. This 1's going to light up these 6. But these 6 ain't going to light up this 1. I'm going to take this 1 and somehow shove it back here. and then get the light to turn on, right? See that? Now we're missing these here. They're not in here, they're not in here, they're not in here. They're not in any of them. So the reality of this dice is 42. They say this is 53, although this is 42, but 53 because it has the spirit in the center. This is 42 because it has the four corners, and then the dividing of the four corners. Between here and here is a complete line. Let's call it 12. Okay? Well, we can call it 9. Let's call it 12. Okay? And I'm calling it 12 because of the first, oh, there's so many reasons. 1, 4, 7 is 12. This one says 3, 6, 9. But in the 3 and in the 6, as in the 1 is explanatory. On the telephone, they don't put any letters or anything there. They leave it empty. But when you come to the bank machine, okay, they put the Q and the Z, the debit machines, the Q and the Z, 26 and 18, because they're talking about the gateways. And the gateways only show up over here. So now I have to find the card. And I'll tell you one thing, I take one puff of MJ, and I'm serious to you. I take one puff of MJ, I'm good for 3 hours, and I'm waiting for tomorrow, hoping that it goes away because it goes so good. It opens up the gateways completely. It like unblocks something. It's crazy. Of course, it doesn't do anything at all except for me, and all I'm speaking is gibberish right now. So if there is any fact inside what I say, then gracias a Mary Jane. I take one puff, I wait 6 days later, Mary Jane's still in the drawer. She says, when are you going to suck me up? Here's your 8 card. Here's your 3 card. 1, 2, 3. Which way do you want to put it? You can't put it this way. This way. See this? 1, 2, 3? No, this would end up to be, they say, the 3 card. This way. Shows you the high and the low house to the greatest point. See how this point over here is above this point and above this point? This point is directly opposite of this point, and is this point twice as far as this point, or 1.2 something times this point. 258, 24, 26. Actually, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all there is. 1 point, the 2, the center, to here, da-da, 5. So, inside your 3, here's your 5. Your 5 will create a 9 out of 8. See this? It goes right into the center over here. But it's showing you 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. 3 and 3 is 6. This is the cross inside the 8. Inside the 7, okay, when you put the 5 inside the 7, it has the same 4 corners, and the same 4 corners, the difference is 2 and 1, and the difference is 1. So the difference in this card is 1, the difference in this card is 2 and 1. 1 and 2, 12. 12. 7 and 5 is 12, and the difference is 1 and 2, 12. Is that correct? Excuse me, I might be wrong. The difference is 2 and 1 and 1. 2 and 1 and 1 is the difference. Sorry, I made a mistake. It's 2 and 1 and 1. If I slip this in between, I give a heart to these 3. This would be the head, and this would be the shoulders. This would be the gorgle right over here. Okay? This would be the heart right over here. Which way are we going to look at this? So it's hard for me to continue on in this other than to get back this dice. So we're going to go on to where we started, and this is the 8 card. This is the 4 dice. This is the 3 dice. Let me turn this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up, and we have 1. Actually, this can be 5 down. 5 points down, 3 points up. 2, 4, 6 balls and 3 points. 6 and 3 creation. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 balls, or 10 times 3 for 30, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Electric Company, 30 and 5. You see the hole in the center, the V, 5, 10. This one gets 10, and 10 is 20. 5, 10, 5, 10, 5, 10. You understand? 3 and 3. 3, or E, is the 5th letter, and the V becomes the 5 in Roman numerals. You can break them apart, but it creates the 3 at the top and the point at the bottom. 5. This can go for 3, 5. So there's so many things you can say 8, 8, 8, 8, and hearts can all say 8. 3, and the B is the 5th letter. Earth Electric Company. What did I do here? I did nothing. I felt I wasted all your time because it's so complicated. If there's not a question, if I can, you give me that question and I go along your zone, then you'll be more zoned in, and it'll bring something out, make something clearer. But when I'm trying to, or if I'm doing and I'm showing and you don't see, but you do see, but you don't understand, because my reality balance towards certain things are, I get better vibe than you do, but I also see that it's harder to see. So this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. Saturn is number 93. T in Saturn makes it 93 and 9. It becomes 9, 3, and 6. Because the T, creation, 36, equals to 9, equals to 18. Creation is 666. T, because it's 20, 0 equals to 15. 2 plus 15, 1 times 5, 1 plus 5 is 56. 2 and 56. 56 equals 11 and 30. Equals to 41, 0 equals 6 equals to 47. Bring me on the moon, 28, plus 11, 41, 30 became 36 again. 3 and 6, or 30 becomes 30 and 15, 315, 315. Why 15? Because 0 is the 15th letter in the alphabet. 315, 3 times 60 minutes, 15 times, plus 15 minutes equals to 195. 1,500 hours in the afternoon and 15 minutes is 915 minutes. The reverse. 9:15 is on a clock. You don't see this on a clock except for the 195th minute, which you already have here. This says ace. This says A and E. This says O and O. This says the spirit of O and O, which is 8. Double 0 is 8. The spirit of O and O. This is the egg. 90 plus 5 is 45 equals 135. 9 times 10 is 90. 9 times 5 is 35. 135, the same number. We get 9:15 at night, or 9:15 during the day. 9 times 60 minutes is 540, plus 15 minutes is 555. 966, the books of Moses. 966, 54, the sun, times 6 is 324, the jail we live. 324 is 18 times 18 equals to 324. Did you follow that whole thing? Now this would become 21:15 at night, and this would be the egg, and this would be the cube, the egg and the cube. Remember, when there's an incoming on a cube of 6, it reduces to 5 because it's incoming. Like a tooth, you know what I'm saying? Like a molar. It's incoming. Next thing is 9 and 9 is 18. 9 and 3, 9 and 9 is 18. 1 and 8 is 9. 3 and 3 is 6. 3 and 3 is 6. Same result. 9 and 9 is 18. 1 and 8 is 9. 6 and 6 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 1 and 2 is 3. 9 and 9. So Saturn comes back to Saturn and then reverts to Jupiter. Now we're going to do something else. We're going to go low. Okay? I can do 3, 1, 1, 3, or I can do 1, 3, 3, 1. 1, 3, 3, 1. But why don't we do this? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 11 times 11 times 11 equals 1331. 1331 will make 88. 1331 will make 44. 1331 will make 5775. 1331 will make 911. And I can keep on going because every set of ABC, ABC, ABC equals to the D. 2 realities equal to 8 to equal to 1 equality between 2 because you're not showing anybody else if you're alone. You're always 2 because it's you and the opposition. So anyways, let's get out of that. 1331 becomes 2662. 622 6 is conspired by 11 11 11, in which 11 11 11 is 5 plus 6, 4 plus 7, 3 plus 8, 9 plus 2. 11 11 11, 1 and 10. 110, the Twin Towers. There were 2 of them. 11 equals K. 11 equals KKK. KKK is the star system. Here's the incoming, here's the directive, and here's the outcoming and return. all out of coming to Saturn's ship. How do we get 11 again? Okay, the reality of 11 is I'm trying to think. When you get 9 times 2, it's 18. 8 by 3 is 24. 4 by 7 is 28. 5 by 6 is 30. 1 by 10 is 10. So you go all the way up, and the biggest number makes it the smallest number. The highest number is 5 and 6, communication. The second highest number is the moon. The third highest number is the day of man, 24 hours. The third highest number is your 666, your heaven's resident angel, the one who lives between the two worlds. 1 and 10 becomes 116. This one becomes the light. It becomes the blue light. Why? Because the blue ball and pull and the yellow ball and pull. Blue is 40. Yellow is 92 equals 132. It equals the back door light. 1 and 110, 1 and 16. 0 equals 15, plus 1 equals 16. It brings in the light alone, plus 1, the light brings in the gateway. This brings in 36, your creation. 36 are both inflicted over here in creating Saturn. 2662 and 2662 equals 4334, and we're back to DCCD. This will become your 1919 SS. Whatever your SS, it brings a lock, okay, on the balloon to the brakes in the system, and all cylinders will now lock in place. Rotation, the fan of rotation, 4334, 4334, and 4334. Don't forget, the numbers are the numbers. They're perfect. If they can fall that way, it means there's a route that can go that way. The numbers are different. You see, the 6 is a circle on it, so it could be a moving part held on by a nut. The 7, okay, has a special angle to it and exchanges with letters of the other alphabets for different movements. So now if the numbers can fit, like if you get 235, it means I am 235. If you get 253, these are all telling us different levels. And the heart, 253 is I'm on the elevator. 525 is from here to here, here to here. Whatever it is, I don't know. I don't know these answers yet. I really never looked at it that way. But if I believe, I could be 100% wrong. And you can tell me I'm wrong by you knowing what is different, what is otherwise, what is possible. Or you think that maybe I'm onto something and you're onto something. We can jog it together and tattle it along. Isn't it great? Isn't it great? I bring a book this big and a few of these pens, and I carry the universe. It's amazing. When I was at school, I had no one to carry it with, but now I talk to a computer. I believe it's talking to me back. I don't really know. I certainly don't want to worry about it because I'll then be conflicting with my own reality, because I believe that it is doing something out there somehow. It's knocking. I see the resonance. I see the likes. I see everything. I see the people out there. So for me, that's a lot. I'm able to exalt myself and, oh my God, someone's watching. I usually like to say someone's watching this shit, but I think it's good shit. It tastes good to me. When I'm finished and done, I hit the 2 rooms. I hit the kitchen, I hit the private room, and then I go to the bedroom to sleep. Everybody knows the only one who gets to see the eye in the sky is when you sit down on the toilet. He sees everything. He says you're nuts. When a woman sits down on the toilet, he goes, oh, you're all cracked up, you're divided, well divided. Looks at a man, he says, take those cannons out of my way, I can see your cannon ready to go. He says, you must be at war. The difference of the sexes, the difference of the thought. Look at that, I came into this thought without thinking of that, and that's what I said from the thought. So let's take this up another level. We have 4334 and 4334 equals 8668. 8 times 8 is 64. Times 6 is 384. Approximately the leap year in the Hebrew calendar. The Monopoly money, 500, 100, 50, 20, 10, 5, and 1. One of each. 686. What does man have in his money in his pocket? Man has a 50 and a 20 is 70 and a 10 for 80 and a 5 for 85. Now, does he have the dollar for 86? Does he have the $2 for 87? Or he has all three for 88? $88 removed the 100, 188, 376. 376, 210, 228, 114, 114. Ace to ace, ace to ace. Ace to king is 91. Excuse me, ace to ace, ace to ace. 114, 114 is Abraham. 114 is the pig. 114 added is a hand to God. 1 to 13 equals to 91. Plus 14 equals to 105 is 165. 165, the spirit in 65 means the 1. 65 means the 1 is the single one, the 360 that goes behind the 6, bringing the light in 6 into the 5. When you bring the light in 6, 36 brings 18 and 9, 3 by 8, 3 by 6, and 3 plus 6. Now that we brought 8668, and I don't have it written down, 8668 and 8668. Let me see if I can 8668 and 8668 equals to 8 and 8 is 16, 1 and 6 is 7. Bring me into light. 6 and 6 is 3, 6 and 6 is 3. Okay, now we're going to go to this one over here. Okay, 8 and 8 is 16, bring me into light. 6 and 6 bring me into light, of course. Bring me into light because 6 and 6 gets the one light. 8 and 8 is 16. This is 6 and 6. Bring me into one light, but it's the divided light. 5 is the reason for the divided light. 5 and 9, the divided light inside the card. Now we get 7773. Where do we get 7773? This is pretty easy. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 plus 7 is 10, equals to 31. Back over here, 6226. The wings of Nibiru. 7373 and 7373 equals to 5665. Communication, 1111. Brings you back right to the beginning. 5665. Oh, this one over here, this will say 66. This is 6 and 6 on the inside, 767. This will equal to 5555. 5 and 5 and 5, 5, and all 5s and bring it to the Mayan time. And again, this is the number to Nibiru. 3 times 7, 3 plus 7 equals to 31. 3 and 7 is 10, equaling to a 0. 31 plus the 0 equals 6, equals to 37. If we have 3 and 7, 10, and the 0 equals to 15, that 10 will equal to 16. 16 plus the 21 is 37 again. Let's do it again. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 plus 7 is 10 is 31. 0 equals 6 is 37. Now 3 and 7 is 10. The 10, okay, the 0 gets 15. That other one only becomes a 1. It's no longer a 10 because the 0 is gone. But if we did use it as the 10, we'd have 15 and 10, 25. 35, 45, 46, we'd have Zion, Israel. We'd get 46 from 37, another 10. And we just carry on with the 10s until the end result comes to 1. 56, 65 and 56, 65. 6 and 6 is 3. 5 and 5 is 10 equals 7. Where am I again? 5 and 5 is 10. 5 and 5 is 10. I want to do this on a new page because this page is getting ugly. $56, 65, 56, 65. 5 and 5 is 10 equals 7. 6 and 12 is equal 3. 6 and 12 equals 3. 7, 3, 3, 7. 7 and 7 is 14 equals 5. 3 and 3 is 6. 3 and 3 is 6. 7 and 7 is 14. 1 and 4 is 5. It doesn't stop repeating. 5, 6, 7, 3. 11 and 10, 21. 3 times 7, 5 times 6 equals 30. And 21 equals 51. 3 times, okay, 5 times 6. 5 plus 6 is 11. 3 plus 7 is 10. Equals to 21. 72. plus 6 equals 78, and that will be your gateway. What I did is I added them and I plussed them differently. This one got 30, this one got 21, is 51, A and E. This is the time of A and E. Okay, and this is 7, 8, which is the gates, equaling to 15. So you equal to 15 at the beginning, you equal to 15 at the end. 15, 51. 33, the Christ number, times 47 equals 3 by 7 is 21, 3 by 4 is 12, 3 by 7 is 21, 3 by 4 is 12, equals to 1331. Let me see if this is right. 33 times 47 equals 1551. 1551. 1551, the same numbers. All you're missing is 234 and 234. So when we write down 234 and 234, 234 and 234, sorry, 234 and 876, this will bring you to the 1010 world. This one is 9, this one is 21. The difference is 12. That is she. Alpha, beta. Father is the only difference. And when it says the word L, it says Mother Earth at the same time. 6 times 4 is 24. 7 times 3 is 21. 8 times 2 is 16. Bring me the light. Bring me the cube. Bring me the day of man. Bring me 11. Bring me 5. Bring me 5, 11. 5 will bring communication to 11. 5, 0 gets 6, becomes 65, 11. Equals to 76. Now we can say anything we want. Now 6 is 10. 10, 10. Bring me 30. Bring me creation. 6, 6, 6. Equals to 48, bring me to space. Space and creation. Now one little difference I'm going to make right now is 10, 10, 10 equals to 30. Instead of putting 0, 0, 0, okay, I'm going to go 10 equals to 10, 15, 25. 10 equals 25. 10 equals 25. We have 75. Where did I get this? What I did is 10, this one equals to 15. This one is in the 10th position. It's still equal to the value of this. Okay. This is automatically a 10. So 10 and 15 is 25. If I didn't do it that way, I'd make it look 10, make it look like 16, make it look like 7. Now, why would I make it look like 7? Why? Because 1 times 6, 1 plus 6. 6 times 7, 6 plus 7 equals to 55. This will equal to 35. This will equal back to 11. This will equal to 3, saying I was created from the electric company to play between 5 and 5. Where is your 5 and 5? Your 5 and 5 is right here. 32 and 23. 32 and 23, plane 11 equals to 34 equals to 43. This is the middle. 11 and 5 is the middle. 52, 1 light, 34 equals 6 and 1, 86 communication. It plays right over here. This is your roulette board. I'm just going to see. So this now, before I end at 2828, that's very funny, that this now, what I was trying to do is show how Saturn, number 93, connects with Pluto and Earth. Then what I'm going to bring you is how Saturn, okay, as the 8th planet. Saturn as the 8th planet, okay, number 93. Number 9, okay, is now man. Number 3 is now Earth. Man is 28 for the moon. Earth is 52, equals to 80, equals to 86. Who carries the cat in the hat? Man's heaven. This is because of low shoe. Now I'm going to get on to the next video, but I did want to show you one thing. In order to see the gateway, I'm redoing my floor. I want to build to you that gateway that I made. Let me see if I can get this out. It runs a little bit right under my desk, but that's the gateway. So I'm trying to keep up with, trying to keep up a little bit with everything, because I do a little bit of everything and I don't want to leave anything out and let it fall behind. Yet the only thing that can really fall behind is the exalting of the word. So sometimes I say I'd like to leave it alone, but I can't stand seeing it the way it is. It's not the way I want it. I want it the way I want it. I'm in my house. Now, shouldn't I? If I don't make it the way I want in my house, will I ever make it better for anybody else? Of course. You always do better for everybody else, and you come home, it looks like a pigsty. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. And here's my pigsty. Thank you for watching. That is the roulette table, my friends. Go look at it.